team whip up a great map application. Check your communicator. I added a waypoint to Olivier's office.
Selam dostlar.
Should be easy to find.
Tusuk Kanalının Assassin's Creed 4 Flack oyun serisinin 15. bölümüyle karşınızdayım. Hatırladığınız üzere geçen bölümde şuradan çıktık, ablamız Oliver'ın bizle konuşmak istediğini söyledi. Şimdi gidiyoruz.
Olivier's a nice guy. He won't bite.
Az önce Oliver'la ilgili birkaç şey söyledi. Evet. Yazıdır ya, geri döneceğiz ne de olsa, daha sonra şey yapar. CEO'nun ofisine git, tamam. Gidelim. Hemen.
Hello? Hi? Testing. Is this thing working? This is John from IT. We met earlier. I was calibrating your animus. I'm sort of the Scotty of this Abstergo enterprise, in charge of all the tech stuff. Do you have a minute? Damn it. The tracker says you're on your way to Olivier's office. All right. I'll ping you when you're done. I have a favor to ask.
Umarım yapacağım şey oyunun kötüleşmesine sebep olmaz. Bir saniye lütfen. Umarım oyun burada kötü görünmemiştir. Size kusura bakmayın.
Bonjour. Go right in. He's waiting for you.
Well, unless you are specifically ordering me to abandon it, I won't jeopardize our flagship project. Edward Kenway is the... But this is how Hollywood got its start, right? The pirate movie. Captain Fairbanks, Harold Glenn, and now we have access to the real deal.
Evet.
Wait. Exactly.
Bunlar ne lan?
We'll talk about all that together at the shareholders event. Right. Looking forward to seeing you too. Take care, Laetitia. Salut! Hi! Thanks for coming in. I know you're busy.
Yeah.
So I reviewed some of your data. Pretty raw stuff. Obviously, we need to scrub off some of the dirt to make it family-friendly. Maybe give Edward a voice like James Bond or something. More of a ladies' man. A beautiful city, no?
No.
So the main
Hey.
reason I asked you here concerns something called the Observatory. It's been mentioned a few times in the footage you found. I'd like to encourage you to focus on locating this specific set of memories as soon as possible. If it were up to me, on s'en crisse. I wouldn't bother. But some bigwigs at Abstergo Industries have been hounding me for days. So, follow whatever leads you find, and hopefully we can... Oh, incoming call. I have to take this. We'll keep in touch. Bonne journée. Alan, bonjour. Oui, tout va bien. Naturellement.
Evet, gidelim bakalım. Biraz Edward'da korsancılık oynayalım.
Hi, John from IT again. You got a second? Good. I'm adding a waypoint to your map. So, a colleague of yours left for vacation this morning and forgot to send a video file she found.
Tabii şimdi korsancılık oynayacağız. Gerçek hayatta korsan olacağız.
I was hoping you could help me.
Hacker.
Could you transfer the file from her computer
Hacker
and
sen de
deliver it to the
evet.
courier when she comes? It'll be easy. You just wander over to their Animus, log in, and transfer the file. Easy. And please be snappy before I find a reason to hate you too.
Evet, buradaki bilgi de yapışkan 17. Daha sonra okuruz bunları belki. Hepsini topladığımızda mesela.
A locked door. Not a problem. That's the advantage of me having level 1 security clearance. Now, you do too. Don't abuse it. Log on and I'll walk you through this.
Sadece şu.
Now, you need to bypass the core to find the data inside. Once you reach it, your communicator will download it automatically. You need to find your way around the core to reach the data inside.
Ve bu kadar. Biraz şansa bulduk ama.
You cracked it. Good. The file should be downloading. I set up a database for any data you find. Just look for the My Files section in your communicator, and you'll be redirected right away. Everything you download will be found in there. Protected by a firewall, of course.
December 23rd, 2012. Sample Recovery Unit Team Lead Fisher Case reporting on Subject 17, Desmond Miles. The subject was deceased and unattended. Time of death was placed around 0 hours and 7 minutes, with conditions favorable for DNA sample recovery. We had some initial concerns about interference in the vault, but given the skill and talent of this team, we were able to capture useful data. I personally retrieved the subject's backpack and extracted a number of objects of interest to undergo detailed analysis. The subject displayed burns to the right hand, severe enough to fuse the bones, indicating some kind of spontaneous, intense burn trauma. Honestly, we've never seen anything like it before. Head, neck, and torso remained in good condition. I hand-selected recovery agents to retrieve fluid samples, blood and saliva. We then commenced material extraction and were able to preserve several exemplary samples. Data analysis and sequencing is already underway, and I'm told proceeding with exceptional ease thanks to the cloud database and the work of Abstergo Sample Recovery Unit 3. The legacy of Subject 17 will continue uninhibited as Sample 17.
Asynkrit 3'ü bitirdiyseniz burada olan
Oh,
anlattığı
you're
şeyi
better at this
anlarsınız.
than I'd hoped. Now zip on down to the lobby. Come on. See that file you acquired? I wouldn't recommend watching it. I mean, you could, but it's unpleasant. So once you hand it off, just pretend this never happened, okay? Otherwise you'll just go to bed feeling sad. Anyway, the courier should be waiting downstairs. She's been here a while. I suppose it goes without saying, just because you now know how to hack all your colleagues' computers, it doesn't mean you should. I mean, not every day, right? No, seriously, though, that's illegal, so don't be a dick. Unless that's your nature.
Bu yaptığın yazısı şu yüzden.
I can keep this up, you know? This job is well below my skill level.
Yeah, well, your copy is shit. You could use some practice.
What? No. I followed that recipe to the letter.
It's an art, Sean, not a science.
Evet. Bu iki
Oh,
kişi...
look who's here. So you didn't forget, after all. You're just incredibly rude. And they poor Rebecca here wait for nearly 30 minutes.
You limey. Be nice. Sorry about him. He's high on his own supply. So, how should we do this? Data transfer? Great. That should do it. We'll email you the receipt. Till next time. Take care, Sean.
Bye-bye, yes, bye. And don't expect any more free coffee. Arrogant. She's great, isn't she?
Ya. Neyse. Bu iki kişiyi Asynkrit 2,
Hey, I just got word the courier is come and gone. Wonderful, you're a
ve
miracle.
3'ten hatırlayabilirsiniz. Ve yanlış hatırlamıyorsam daha sonra
That's an
Syncritic'i
exaggeration.
biraz
You're not a
görünüyor.
miracle. You're an
Tabii
employee.
Syncrit bu oyunun
Doing a
çok
job.
sonuç. Her neyse.
But thanks for helping out. Anyway, thanks. Have fun pirating.
Çok korsancılık değil yani. Neyse bu bölümde biz birkaç tane daha bilgisayar hackleyelim. 2 tane daha iyi olabilir.
Assistance au niveau 2, projet échantillon 17. Support to the second floor, sample 17 project.
Destek gerekiyor niye? Şimdi bakalım. İş yapabileceğimiz şey var mı? Hayır. Fazla dönük sanki. birisi olabilir sanki. Evet. Burası neresi? Ne ya? Neyse. Etkileşim geçebilir mi? Hayır. Tamam. Şurada 2 tane bilgisayar var. Bunlar. Evet.
Be careful now. As the data moves, there are security programs constantly monitoring the data flow. You need to sneak past them, or they will destroy your data and send it back home.
Tamam. Allah iyiliğini versin. Acele ettik, mahvolduk. Neyse, iyi gidiyoruz. Bilgisayar eklemek bu kadar kolay olsa.
Okay, it's been a few weeks since the last recording. Sorry about that. Of course, I guess it's just a few seconds for you. I'll leap down the playlist. Anyway, I was talking about Clay. Kazmarek, Subject 16. So, when I fell into a coma back in Italy and woke up in the Animus Black Room, it was so calming. It felt like I had woken up into a dream. Haze. A dream where none of this mess had ever happened. Felt like I should just be getting ready for another day of pouring drinks at bad weather and another day of complaining about being between girlfriends and wondering what the hell to do with myself. But when I saw Clay just sitting there, it started to come back. You know, peace.
Tamam, bunu da aldık. Sırada bu var. 3 oldu. Yani 13 dakika oldu. Üçüncüsünü yapacağız. Başlayalım. Atla, atla, atla. Atla, atla. Tamam. Şuradan buraya, buradan buraya, buradan buraya, buradan da geri buraya. Bakalım ne çıkacak buradan da.
I have now resumed the practice of dressing as a man, and have put off my woman's dress.
Why did you take it? Who made you take it?
I took it of my own free will, with no constraint. I prefer a man's dress to a woman's.
You made an oath, Jeanne. You swore to never again dress as a man.
I never meant to swear that I would not resume the practice.
Why have you done so?
Because it is more lawful and suitable for me to return to the practice of wearing a man's dress, being always among men, than to have a woman's dress. I have resumed it because a promise made to me has not been.
How is he?
Hour 3, doing well.
Are we still in 18th century Hungary?
No. His connection is so stable, he's jumped between a few ancestors today. We're in 15th century France now. Turns out he's related to one of Joan of Arc's executioners.
Surprise.
Eileen, yesterday Vidic asked me to help him work out some of the bugs in his audiovisual renderer, and I told him...
No. Come on, Satish, not you.
It wouldn't be permanent. A few months at most.
Months? That will kill every ounce of momentum we have.
It won't, I promise. Honestly, I think this could help us. If I can get a look at what these people are doing, we could...
Come on. He's trying to pull you over to his side. Don't you see that? He's luring you with quick victory and prestige.
That's not what this is about, honestly.
I need to get back to work.
Eileen, I'm sorry.
Do what you must. I'll survive.
Surrogate Initiative, Test Session 32, April 2nd, 1981. Host Eileen Bach, DNA sample SV1970.
Miriam, are you awake?
What?
Miriam's coming for me.
Oh, is it gods?
I see them from my window, amassing in the courtyard. My time is up.
Basil, don't say this. You don't know that.
Forgive me for this, Miriam. But I must tell you something. The artifact. We have it. But only Oscar and I know its location.
Don't tell me.
They will release you. Your family has connections. You must take the artifact and bring it to the assassins in Paris.
Please don't. I don't want to know. It's safer if I don't.
Hush now. If I die, knowledge of its location dies with me. You must bring it to the assassins.
Assassins? I don't understand.
The spy of St. Petrus.
No, I don't want to hear.
Sam, seven!
Hello?
Eileen, hi. It's Carl.
Carl, I know it's you.
Sorry, you just sound exhausted. Did I wake you?
No, I've just been busy.
It sounds like it.
I'm just a little tired, that's all.
No, I mean, your project sounds fascinating. Your colleague, Dr. Warren Vidic, he called me recently and he told me what you've been up to.
He what? Warren?
Yeah, he told us about your research, memories, ancestry, all of that. He even asked if we'd be willing to come in and...
No! Jesus, no! What the hell is he doing?
Eileen, it's okay. We signed some papers, non-disclosure stuff.
No! He's trying to fuck me over! Damn it!
Eileen, we just talked about my mother, just like you and I did. World War II. That's all.
It's the artifact.
The what?
Carl, if he calls you again, you tell him you work through me, okay? That's it. Vidic has been a pain in my ass for years, and I don't need him getting all the glory for my 2 years of hard work.
All right. So how should I go about this? I mean, the wheels are in motion.
I don't know. Just go through me if he contacts you again. Please?
All right.
You'll do that?
Of course. Yes.
Thank you, Carl. I'm sorry I was short with you. I've just been exhausted. That's all.
It's all right, hon. Just take care of yourself.
Morning, Eileen. We're almost ready. Just a few more adjustments.
Okay.
I had the team do some research on this artifact we've been chasing, and it appears the Third Reich actually found something matching its description sometime in 1940. Eileen, are you all right?
Sorry, yeah. I'm fine. Just a little scattered. Vidic called my ex-husband last night. He wants to put him in the Animus.
To find the artifact before us?
Exactly.
Well, it would be fast using Vidic's Animus. And maybe that would get us back to our original work.
Satish, if we let that happen, then all our money dries up. Lillian is paying for us to find the artifact, not improve our methods. Do you understand?
Right, of course.
I'm sorry. Let's just burn those bridges when we cross them. Are we ready?
Yes, just a few more adjustments, Senorian. I made a small change to the genetic input modulator. I'm hoping that buys us a few more minutes.
Even a few seconds would be nice. I'm ready.
All right. Settle in.
Ne oluyor lan? Evet, bunları dinlemek kafamı karıştırdı. Her neyse. Bu bölümde 3 bilgisayar hackledik falan filan. Bir sonraki bölümde Edward'la devam edeceğiz muhtemelen. Videoyu beğendiyseniz beğeni butonuna tıklamayı unutmayın. Yorum, görüş ve düşüncelerinizi yorumlar kısmında bana belirtebilirsiniz. Daha sonraki videolarda görüşmek üzere. Allah'a emanet olun. Hoşça kalın.